What's up, guys? Dom here with Restricted America. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you didn't know, Massachusetts just passed one of the most atrocious gun bills in the history of the probably the United States, and they have a whole new interpretation of the assault weapon ban, which they now call assault-style firearms. Gun Owners Action League, or GOAL, of Massachusetts, it's pretty much a civil rights organization that deals with the Second Amendment in Massachusetts. They have come up with a new interpretation of the law, and I'm going to read it directly from their website, as well as a new interpretation of any grandfathering dates, which I know people will not like, but I want to go over it. And, this is their current interpretation. They've talked with lawyers, and this is what they've come up with. I mean, you can agree with it, or you can't. You don't have to agree with it, but it is, the result of a lot of research and talking to legal advice. But again, they don't want you to take this as legal advice because, again, everything is fluid. Everything is changing. This bill is obviously ridiculous, and the understanding of it is constantly changing. So, Chapter 135, H4885, assault-style firearms. The following should not be taken as legal advice. As with everything regarding Chapter 135, the summary is fluid and could change at any time. The grandfathering dates are being revised as more research is being conducted on how lawfully owned will be interpreted. Under the new law, due to be enforced in late October, unless we have a successful referendum, petition drive, there are a few different definitions of what an ASF can be. Any firearm listed on the assault-style firearms roster, a semi-automatic rifle that accepts a detachable magazine and has two of the following features: folding/collapsible stock, thumbhole stock, pistol grip, forward grip or second protruding hand grip, bayonet lug, grenade launcher, a threaded barrel for a flash suppressor, muzzle brake or similar feature, and then barrel shroud. So barrel shroud can literally mean anything that wraps around the barrel, which most guns have. Again, and they don't say this unless it's part of the, the slide action. But another thing that, a lot of people have is, a forward grip or second protruding hand grip. So they're talking literally about a foregrip. So I don't know. Again, I don't think they're saying people, like, they're not saying those pre-8-1 guns, you have to take them off. They're grandfathered in because they're considered grandfathered in assault-style firearms. But they're saying anything after, like, you can't attach that forward grip, which is, I think, one of the most ridiculous parts of this. It says it has to have a detachable magazine and two of the following features. So we're assuming that fixed magazine rifles are still going to be okay. Number 3, a semi-automatic pistol with the capacity to accept a detachable feeding device and includes at least two of the following features: a magazine/feeding device that attaches to the pistol outside of the pistol grip, a second hand grip or a protruding grip that can be held by the non-trigger hand, threaded barrel capable of accepting a flash suppressor forward hand grip or silencer, a shroud that encircles either all or part of the barrel, excluding a slide that encloses the barrel. Number 4, a semi-automatic shotgun that includes at least two of the following features: a folding or telescopic stock, a thumbhole stock or pistol grip, a protruding grip for the non-trigger hand, the capacity to accept a detachable feeding device. An ASF can also be one of the enumerated firearms. Any of the following firearms are copies or duplicates of these firearms of any caliber: Kalashnikov or AK, all models; Action Arms Israeli Military Industries Uzi and Galil; Beretta AR-70 or SC-70; Colt AR-15; Fabrique Nationale FN FAL, FN LAR, and FNC; SWD M10, M11, M11, 9, and M12, Steyr AUG, Intratec Tech 9, Tech DC9, and Tech 22. Any revolving cylinder shotguns, including but not limited to, and then it just cuts off. A copy or duplicate of any firearm meeting the feature test, or an enumerated firearm copy or duplicate shall mean a firearm. All the enumerated firearms, if they were sold, owned, and registered prior to July 2016, are grandfathered. Copies and duplicates that were sold, owned, and registered prior, on, or before August 1st, 2024 are grandfathered. That was manufactured or subsequently configured with an ability to accept a detachable magazine and/or that has internal functional components that are substantially similar in construction and configuration to those of an enumerated firearm, has a receiver that is the same as or interchangeable with the receiver in an enumerated firearm. Assault-style firearm shall not include any firearm that is operated by manual bolt, pump, lever, or slide action, a firearm that has been rendered permanently inoperable or otherwise rendered permanently unable to be designated as a semi-automatic assault-style firearm. A firearm that is an antique or relic, theatrical prop, or other firearm that is not capable of firing a projectile and which is not intended for use as a functional firearm and cannot be readily modified through a combination of available parts into an assault-style firearm. Any of the firearms or replicas or duplicates of such firearms specified in Appendix A to 18 U.S.C. Section 922 as appearing in such appendix on September 19, 1994 as such firearms were manufactured on October 1st, 1993. A semi-automatic shotgun that cannot hold more than 5 rounds of ammunition in a fixed or detachable feeding device. There is also a new enforcement law, Chapter 140, Section 131M, grandfathering. The key phrase is lawfully possessed. Chapter 140, 131M has been changed from lawfully possessed to lawfully possessed in Massachusetts. The importance of this change is that after August 1st, 2024, any firearm meeting the new assault-style firearm definition is banned from being imported into Massachusetts. This includes the pre-banned firearms pre-September 13th, 1994. Because of the terminology used, it appears that only guns grandfathered after the July 2016 are those that meet the new 2-feature test, such as the TAVR. So because of the lawfully possessed and how that will be interpreted, it appears that there are now 3 different groups of guns with 2 different dates that must be dealt with. Copies and duplicates of the enumerated list are only grandfathered if they are acquired prior to July 20th, 2016. Any gun that is not on the enumerated list or their copies and duplicates but now meets the new 2-feature test is lawfully possessed in Massachusetts on August 1st, 2024. We believe this group also includes the pre-September 13th, 1994 assault weapons. Obviously, as you can see, this new assault interpretation of the assault weapons ban is awful. We're obviously currently fighting this. If you've been following my videos or if you've been following Cape Gunworks or anything Goal puts out, you know that there are tons of legal fights going on right now about this. People are not happy about this, and it's going to be fought. We are eventually going to win. It's going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of money. That's the unfortunate thing about this. It's going to take a lot of money to fight these things, to fight these legal battles. These legislators, they maybe do understand, maybe it's out of malice that they pass these bills and they know that we're going to have to come up with all this money to fight it. We're paying them on one side, we're paying the state to defend these unconstitutional bills through our taxpayer money. So guys, I hope this gave a little bit more information. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to do that now. Other than that, stay informed and stay unrestricted.